What's good, everybody? I hope y'all can hear me. I know it's been a minute. I hope all my peoples, day ones, and everybody understand that I just been behind the scenes trying to deal with some stuff and keep my mind focused. I hope everybody been doing okay though. Y'all make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button when you come in the building. And when one of my family members come in, let me know if you can hear me well. I really would appreciate that. And this is not going to be a long show. My reason for doing this today is because there's been a lot of stuff, like I said, going on over the years on YouTube and the surrounding platforms, whether it is, fake religious organizations, fake so called leaders in the Black power or Black community, conscious community, and just a whole lot of sectors up here. So today, I wanted to get into a few names because there's been so many people who've been, I guess denying the fact that they were involved in certain things, denying the fact that they connected to certain people. And I want to put it out there and I'll let people decide where they are. I got some specific names. Are you a supporter, a family member, a friend, a motherfucker who was involved? Whatever. Put yourself where it fit. Y'all like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button because there's been a lot of lies told, and it is a lot of people that's on YouTube again that's involved in this. So the names that I felt need to put out today, I'm gonna put them out. You decide where you are. I know a couple of y'all is some enemies, and I know a couple of y'all is full of shit. But we gonna see which ones get hit with the rock today. We know dogs, they talk shit when they get hit with them rocks. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. I'm going to give people a few more minutes to get in the building because I have not been live in a while. And I'm going to go ahead and call these names. One more thing I wanted to add to this, too. We got a whole lot of people who talk about, religions and God and stuff like that. If that's the word of God for you, then you stand on that. Nobody's trying to force anyone to change their religious practices or what they follow or idol. Because it's a whole lot of idol worshiping that goes on in religions. But when you talk about Judaism, which is just the base of Christianity, that was like the fourth religion to be discovered or created, right? So if it's the word of God, what the hell was we talking to before then? Because we had animism and a whole lot of other things. Because back then people was worshiping animals and all kind of stuff. So I'm just saying, when you're speaking about the Word of God and you're talking about Yahweh Shah, your Jesus, that is for Jews. I am not a Jew. I don't practice Judaism. I'm not a Catholic, nor am I a Christian. So your rules, your God, your ways of worship don't apply to me. And people really need to clearly understand that, and I'm gonna keep saying that. And it don't apply to a lot of people that have sense enough to read and not be stuck in one book. All right, y'all. Let's get to these names because this is the only thing I really came up here for today. We got SD. We got Lackey. Bobby spelt with a Y. Tracy. Octavius Prime. Rashad Cox. Cynthia. Governor or Governors. Bruce. Tyrese. Yusuf Bell or Yusuf or the name Bell. Bloods, Scooter, Marvin, Ella, Snupnup, Victoria Harrington or Vicky Harrington, Jasmine, Toya, Rock, Sharmika, House of Consciousness, Lil Derek. We heard Scooter, so nobody gets confused. Now we have Skeeter, Queen's Throne, Candace, Atlanta Detectives, Melinda Lester, Whitney, Samantha, Dreadhead Bitch, Barbara Jean, Myron, Anthony, Collins, Harrison, Nut, George, King, or somebody could reference themselves as King, Swift, let me see, Martin, Ock. We got Edgewood and Tennessee out here. Brother, Lady Law, Avondale, Truck Drivers, Ursula, Swingers, Religion, Melody spelled with a Y, the South Side, Gracie, Tan, Married for Money, Smith, Trillions, Loree, Jake, Frederica or Frederick, Bad Chicks, Matthew, Kemp. Superman or Batman. That could be like police officers' names. That could be detectives' names. That could be people involved in biker gangs. Any of that type of shit. Even regular gangs. Superman and Batman are nicknames. Then we got biker clubs. Watkins Funeral Home. Baxter. Zapata. Hidden Thief. May, and that could be somebody's name. The month of May, but that's somebody's name. Rob Rat, Lady Snoop, Fake Ass Uncle Tony, Rooms 320 to 330, Nick, Toys, A Stalker, Franklin Morris, Spiritual Advisor, LLC. That's a tarot card page. Daphne, Herpes, Thief, Big Herman, Fahim, Kyron, Xavier Bear Cooper, Deerwood, Home Insurance Fraud, Josh, Wayne Williams, Dog. So Wayne Williams had a dog. So somebody might got the same type of dog as Wayne Williams. Shout Low, Food, The Spiritual Savage, Vez Mom, Methodist, James, Cascade, Adams Funeral Home, Nita Bug, Population Control, Stolen Music, Adrian, Christians, Kane, spelled with a K, DeKalb Detectives, Bobby, spelled with a Y, OG double D, the Sco-Hoes, Sco Mysterious, Perjury, T, spelled T-E-E, Rituals, Ernestine, Kenneth Morris or Kenny Boo, Big June, Fannie Willis, Husky. Somebody could be big or they can have a husky. Jacala's Divine Terrier LLC, Felicia Morris, Cassandra, Cassandra and Arnetra. We give Allie like a nickname, spelt with a Y, or somebody's name can actually be Allie. Beer bottles, Catholics. Kevin Laval, Boss Hog Williams, Building, Bankhead, Marco, Peppermint Harriet, Lakeisha Travis, Tempest, Bunny, spelt with IEBONNIE, Big. That could be somebody's nickname, or James. Cynthia G. Stolen Trust Funds, AI or IA. Roger DeWan McBride. Shoes, Stephanie, Monica, Macon, Newberry, South Carolina. Ramond or Raymond, Fake Bitch. Salem, 2000 to 2005. Queen Cascade or Queen Ascade. Big A. Striker, and that could be somebody's nickname. Woody, Power, Supreme could be somebody's nickname. Glenwood Road, I'm sorry, Lakewood Drive. JJ 7000, Antoine or Ant. Gibson, Tabitha, Wallace McClure, Westlake, Rio, or that could be Minister Howell. Inglewood, Cedric, Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Lee Street, Pop Truitt, Milton Harvey, age 14 or 41, Black Wall Street. Alex A. LIXS, 1950 to 1953, Mildred, Trash Bags, Stanley Morris, Delante, Woodrow, AR-15, Shalonda, Interferion, Nakia, LaShawn, Mike, Sput, Blood Rituals, Mayor, Dread, Maze, Mahia, Tamara, Suave Boss, aka Hog False, Melvin, Kingston, Tuki, Manchester Arms, Ayana Dent, Eugene, Fifi, Child Predators, Jean, Joe, Franklin Delano Roosevelt Morris, Lucretia, Mailbox Thieves, Chantel Renee Britt Jones, Animals Missing, Tabriana, Thomaston, Georgia, Sidney Chandler, Ohio, Charles James Skeet Truitt, Ricardo, Tysinger Walker or Ty, Jack Rabbit, Hollywood could be a nickname, Pooh, somebody's nickname, Rhonda, Randy Sample, Clifford Jones, Mr. Benny spelled with a Y, Informants, Jeff, Trick, Trick, that means somebody be tricking off, Mary Truitt, Murphy High School, Shay, spelled with a Y, Shay. Baby Keith, or somebody's name could be Keith, or Keith could be the baby in the family. Tommy, spelled with a Y. June, Chris Shonda, Russell, Big Baby Daddy, Nita Marks, LaGrange, Georgia. Sabrina Slayton, Joyce Jones, Roderick Jones, Gary Jones, April, which is somebody's name, Khadijah Abdullah, Mike, Brittany, LK or KL, Cynthia, out here twice, Cigars, Rowaldo, Venus Taylor, Blackbeard, or somebody got a Blackbeard, Derek Lee, Gigi, and it can be spelled GG, just the letters, or GIGI, or GEEGEE. We got Money Rich, Peanut, Stacy spelled with the Y, Nikki Mount, Scott Dale, Shot, Candy spelled with the Y, Snatched, Neil or Cornelius, Black, that could be somebody's nickname, Intuitive Master 1 or 11, Inherited Stealth, Junebug, Bird, Kenya Cersei, or Kenya Worthen, or Kenya Williams. Kenya Worthy, Cersei, or Williams. I think she forgot that I know about Williams, but okay. Israel Baptist Church, Ike, Destiny, Rapist, Fake Ass Rapper, Blackfoot, Myra, Uncle, Roberta, Cigarettes, Toot, Toot. That's a lot of these hoes be doing that for real too, even though that's a nickname. ANN. We have Rosewood. We all know Rosewood is in Florida. Neo X, Sisson Avenue, Atlanta, Georgia. The African Griot, Buddhist, Shakia, Tammy, spelled any type of way, Moonflower, Coonflower, or Lily, Lakeisha Carter, Dana, Ladybug, Beetle, Crab, Shih Tzu, Chihuahua, Pitbull, Yorkie, Doberman Pinscher, Shaggy, Poodle, cats, snakes, birds, fish, chickens, goats, all of that, any kind, any color. World Changes Ministries, Josh Bison. Some of these people could also belong to these churches and stuff like that as well. So when I'm talking about some of these churches could be involved in it. Josh Bice, Kirk, Prejudice, Black Sun. We got Kirk out here again and the nickname Hollywood. Jamie Brooks, Washington, D.C. Tory Little, Federal Agents, Khalifian, Mimi, Motorcycle, Ayana Dent, Auntie Mo, Queen 88, Cream, that could be somebody's nickname. Hawkins, mineral rights violations. Nails, dirty judges. Beyond the Veil Terrier, Nequa, or it could be Nequa B. Megan, Chris or Christopher, Hosea Williams, Tanjanika, Lil Bit Lee. Bonds, that could be somebody's last name. Magnolia, Planted Evidence, Meridia Davis Johnson, Minnesota, Bobby Joe, spelled J-O, New York Probate Court, rooms 200 to 210, Duck, that's somebody's nickname, or it could be some ducks, Streamers, Nicole, Tasha with an O, A1 or 1A, that could be nicknames, Randy Sample, Pee Wee, Dexter, Donald Trump, Crystal Sonia or Crystal Muhammad, Military, Young Thug, ICU or UCI, Gregory Dillard Jr. or Robert Dillard Jr., Jake or Pork Chop, Citizens Trust Bank, Shannon, Ashley Transformer Morris, Lil Bootsy, Dorian, Tents. And I've been seeing a lot of tents and stuff too. A lot of these people, like people that be stalking and watching and doing all type of shit, start paying attention to tents. they'll plant people all around in tents and everything so they can watch where you're going, how you're moving. You know what I'm saying? Who coming in and out. So just start watching around when you see tents and places you know they probably shouldn't be in. We got graveyard out here. Calvin spelled with the K. Bitch. Rooms 120 to 130. Chanel. Uncle T.H.U.G. Miss Minnie. Rick. New Birth Baptist Church. Julian. Binoculars. Because, yeah, it be people out in the bushes and shit. You got baby mama out here, the DeKalb Police Department. You got Hattie, Collier Heights Apartments, Jack, Whitehead, Rebecca, Moo Moo, Papoose, John Reese, Poo Poo, and that's spelled P-H-O-O-H. P-H-O-O-H. Anthony Split Sims, More Peppermint Harriet, Michaela, Jellyfish, Asia, and Asia could be somebody's name. You know, you might have some people in Asia because they recruit anybody to get on these platforms and talk shit. And we know a lot of these sectors, they have people from all over the world. But Asia also could be somebody's name as well. Room 110 to 120. Kenny Ball, Black Sun, Moore Moore, Cookie, Michael Martin Luther King, Jr., T Baby, Theo Red Boy Anderson, Miss Dolly, Dennis, Bitcoins, Frida, Constance, Sue, Melody, spelled with a Y, the music industry, date rape, Sierra with a S, Missing Limbs, Solomon, Jasmine Ruth, mental health, Naomi, Royal Lavelle Terrier, Katia Mathis, or Yellow Boy, Rooster, DJ Black Charm, Drugs, the Mommy Sector, Beef Sector, Toot, Toot, German Shepherd, Saw Spiritual Warfare, Saw Criminal Reads, Pumpkin, Eastern Stars, Mopi, LGBTQ plus A, that mean the alphabets, Beach, Clifford Jones 13, Chance, Chant could be somebody's name, Fucked Up Kids, Tiffany Love, and that's a Terrier page too, as well. Angel Therapy 333, Mo 3 Sector, Nurse Lady, Miss Parker, Tremont Drive, Lance, Bankroll Fresh, Rich Homie Quan, Jessica, Sodomy, Loving God Wins Intuitive Lessons, Four Seasons Apartments, Marta, Making State, Quan, stolen social media platforms. And if you're just coming in the building and watching behind the scenes, the title speaks for itself. Put yourself what position you play in all of this. We're talking about inheritance theft, online harassing and stalking and talking shit. People using identities, all of that. Some people are victims, some people are enemies, some people are the people that's behind. I'm just saying, put yourself where it fits. Because I'm sick and tired of people talking about who was involved, who wasn't involved, who didn't do this, who didn't do that. That's from the Toronto readers to the goddamn blacks and beats and all this shit. Let's let everybody decide. Because one thing about it, I know in every crew, you got somebody who gonna run their mouth. In every crew, you got somebody who just don't know how to keep the camera off and don't know how to quit playing games. And I ain't gonna say nothing, but somebody told on themselves last night, a bitch I am. You should have knew that before you start stealing. Oh, okay. Let me continue. Stolen social media platforms. Tiaras, Tarriet, Winfrey, Wayne Williams, Home, April, Peeping Toms, Parties, Corey Reese, Trick, that means Trichomonious, Tric, Portia Deshay, Mortuary Morris, Touched as a Child, School Janitor or Janitors, Tump could be somebody's nickname, DK or KD, Ty, TY or YT, Taz and Nyla, Hidden Cars, Houses, Money, Jewelry, Safe, Land. Cheese, that could be somebody's nickname, Lester Anderson, Tahaka Bay, Emory Decatur, rooms 310 to 320, Nights Inn Motel, Malik or Malachi, Ciroc, The Argument Horrorment League, Eaton or Eaterton, Lando, Flying Fucking Nuns, Mississippi, Mookai, Cam, Talk Too Much. And most of these are also YouTube pages. And I know he was connected to that bitch Emily. Broadway, Bird in the Curve, Snakes, Aunt Ethel, Juicy spelt with a Y, Remy Ma, Brantley, the HOK Coliseum, Uniquely Created Tarriet, the Hebrew Israelites, Monique or Monique, Matula Shakur, Fake Spiritualist, Bronzewin's Cove Tarriet, Ebony spelt with a Y, Tampa, Gates, Police, Frank, Thailand or Thailand, Yellow Boy, spelled BOI, Metro Fairhousing, Fareed, SpongeBob, Patel Cartel, Andrew Jackson, Deborah Hall, B, and B could be somebody's nickname. Memorial Drive, Atlanta, Georgia, Tab, TABR Bat, Doraville, Maddie May Power Reese, Hotels, Nevadius, Future, Wilburn, Cole, Lonzo, Malachi Z. York, TRIC, Poison, Nail Tech, Beautician, Vizine, Shanita, Red, Sharp, Bixby spelt with the Y, Car, Upstairs, Gangster Disciples, Young Mozzie, The Cab Somebody called in on my phone. Let me continue. Green Eye, Beaten, Lolita, Animals, Riri. Went to the Crossroads. T-Boo, Texas, House Niggers, Sandra Robinson, Anissa Shabazz, Atlanta Police Department, Side Bitch, Bus Drivers, Perkins, Nuwabians, Monster, Nation of Islam, Donna Whitehead, the Cab County clerk, Arrested, Basketball Culture Coaches, Big Black Banks, Marshall, Joyce, Karmic End is 1010, Intuitive Goddess 333, Forged Car Titles, Akaya Travis, Bud Light, and Bud Light could be somebody's nickname. Rooms 140 to 150, Bicycle, CC spelled CEECEE, Voodoo Dolls, Argan Harvesting, Tara, Jeffrey Morris, rooms 340 to 350, Mary Worthen, First Avenue, John Boy, January, Journeys Tarriot, 888, Ball of Balthamic Worship, Baptist, Safe, Africa, and Africa could be somebody's name as well. We got Bucci, credit card fraud or theft, Delamay Heflin, Cecil, Nino Brown, See What I See Tarriot, Dirty Cops, Molested, Dun Dun, Taz the Goat or Taz the Hoax, Nakia, Harris, Carmelita Burnett or Lily, Natalie, Albany, Failed Gang Bangers, Failed Thoughts, DeKalb County Commissioners, Bodies, Yolanda, Bank Robbery, Dre, Miss Cat spelled with the K, Rebecca out here for a second time, Jernigan, AIDS, Downstairs, Mink Mob, The Spiritual Gangster, Judah Nazareth or Torah Knights, Oliver, Rooming Houses, Tobias or Device, Fake IDs, Kawana, Cupcake, and that could be a boy and call himself Cupcake, Cobb, MC Shadi, Yellow Green Fibers, Titania, Properties, the New Black Panther Party for Self-Defense or NBPP, Boulder Crest Road, Minister Inky, Sister, Darisha, Marty spelt with the TY, Mob Ties, Tom Morris, Tim, Jeffrey Mathis, age 10, Jelly, and that could be somebody's nickname, Walt, Mash Jigs, Napashada, Columbia Drive, Tina and Laura, Thutmose, Lil Bootsy, Thousands, New Life Baptist Church. We got a Sue and a Miss Sue, because that could be two different people. We got a Sue and a Miss Sue. So I want to make sure I put that out there. We got Zone 5. Zone 6 came out earlier. That was against, that was in the thing too. Masters In. We got Armand, A.L., Al, or L.A., Megan, Chip, Ginger, 38 or 83, Amber Rose Harriet, Gold, Brittany, The Confused Dyke Morris, Mario, Mexico, Plane Tickets, Willie Donaldson, Andre, Alfred the Down Low, Sassy Sissy Morris, Marines, Broro, Emmanuel Williams, Reese, Zone 4, Sam or Samuel, New York Probate Court, Joshua, Setup, Fraud, Stephanie, Gonorrhea, Sophia Adams, Matthews, we say Matthew and Matthews, Ellis, Maynard Jackson, Navy, Failed Rappers, Steals from Clubs, Angela Thrower, or Throw Up, or Irene, Roslyn, Cubby or Chubby, Wrongful Convictions, Addie, that could be somebody's name, or the initials ADI, Onika, Sarika, Thailand, Marvin, Ronald Eric Riggins, No Nostrils Jr., Auntie Ree, Rainwater, Delilah, Rodriguez Cox, Maceo from Sisson, India or Indiana, and that could be somebody's names. CIA, Lily, Nisi with two E's, Lemons, DJ Academics, Ten Toes Down, Callie could be somebody's nickname or the place Callie. Jane spelled Jayne, Say, Say, Yo Yo, New York, Todd spelled with two D's, James Earl Burnett Jr. or JB, Alex spelled Alex, Ladybug, Anastasia, Activist, Gresham, Attorney Beverly Taylor, Arson, Deborah Dewberry again, the cab clerk, Fat Boo, Sugar Daddy, 2010 to 2015, Emma Sugar Mama, month of March, 210 to 220 room numbers, Dolores, California Probate Court, Gail, Counter East, Kiki Hall, Kiki Hall, Demetrius, Tank, Braja, Bernadine, Bernice, Antonio Black Harris, Josh Griffin, Divorce, Terrence or Terrence Holyfield, or just the name Terrence, Quinn, Quinetta, Caldwell, Covering the Truth Oracle, Fred, Habitual, Shanita the Dicky the Pritchett, Morris, Postel, Whitehead. She got a whole lot of names. Safe Deposit Box, Pool Creek, Jarvis, Tila, Sylvia, Renee, Morris, Funky Pussy Cop Shy, Roger, Grady Holmes, Ecstasy, Keita, Kimberly Morris, Emma, Seven Day Adventist, Jackson, Belinda Lester, Laurentius Douglas, Whitehead, the Carmen Circus Terrier, False Flagging, Baby Cameron, Tangela or Tangy, Kathleen or Caitlin, River Road, Precious, Maceo Bice, Randy spelt with the Y, August, Candy spelt with the Y, Laura, Wells Fargo Bank, Hindu, Ayana, Iyonna, Frank, Michael Bromike Stevens, Wolf, Angel, Luby Jeter, Tiffany, Jeremy Work Morris, Diarrhea, Delante, Choctaw, Savage Intuition Terrier, Daniel, Big Gator, Allison McClure, the drunk ass teacher, Betty spelt with a Y, Mystic Moon Goddess 333 Terrier, Tori spelled anyway, Derek Walker or Dub, Leroy, Theo Redboy Smith, and we say Theo Redboy Anderson, Unray, Eastwick Apartments, Corey Lowo McClure, Peaches, Infinity, Dying, Better with a Y, Tracking Devices, LaShonda Lockhart, Decatur, Tony, Dirty Dick faked his death, Adams, Johnny spelt with a Y, Gwen, Stolen Cars, NFL needed a copycat, Monica, Plain, Thomas, KP or PK, Jews, Tangela, 500 to 1,000, Big Worm, Westside, Stefan. I'm almost finished, y'all. I just came up here to run these names down. Who the victims? Because it's a whole lot of people up here behind the scenes capping about what they ain't got nothing to do with. And I just been being quiet and just sitting back watching all these folk go live and sit up here and tell these lies. So you know what role you in. If you're a victim, you already know that. It's plenty of victims and people that has been caught up and, wrongfully targeted is speaking out about it. But it's a lot of these hit dogs behind the scenes who act like they don't understand what the fuck going on. And they do. And we not gonna keep playing this game. And people need to quit talking about they seeing people that saying stuff to folks, because ain't nobody said nothing to me. Let me make sure I get that out there. I don't know who keep telling lies, but ain't nobody saying nothing to me. Period. When I do go all the time, but when I'm out, ain't nobody saying nothing to me. So stop flexing, honey. And like I said, a lot of these hit dogs tell on themselves. I ain't gonna put no type of, I'm not gonna give them any type of clues on certain things that I know they did today that really just damaged the whole little community over there with something that's been said on several platforms because they don't know how to be quiet. See, today, you don't, police and shit like that, they don't have to investigate anything. All they got to do is sit back and look at these platforms. That's all they got to do. Because these are about the dumbest criminals I've ever seen. Ain't no way in the hell that I would be committing high levels of crimes like, insurance fraud and poisoning people and shit like that, right? And then go live and talk about it. That's why I say these people just sick. They really do feel like the camera is more important than their freedom and everything else that they got going on. I'm finna get into these last names right quick, y'all. I'm just trying to drop something. I'm trying to get these cards up. These people sick. It's like they don't have any type of morals or respect for themselves anymore. And then they be doing everything for money and don't never have none. Because people who really got motion, people who really creators, I be hearing a lot of people talking about they content creators. So fucking what? And a lot of y'all ain't creating content. You using other people's shit. So stop calling yourself a content creator. You're a fucking copier. And it shows the people that copy because when the people that they copy off of, right? When we are not live, they are not creative. Where's the creativity? And I get tired of bitches saying that I'm copying them. How am I copying you, bitch, when we don't even teach the same things? You ain't even on my level. It's impossible for me to copy you. That's not even going backwards. That's taking myself down a level that I ain't never understood. I've never been down that far before. So you hoes need to quit sitting around talking about people copying y'all when y'all bitches are the copycats. To the point where you copy a person and watch them so much that you don't start using their talking points. It's a whole lot of these people too, and they see. Let me ask y'all a question. When you got people that go live every 15 minutes and talking about the leaks and shit they hit, they got cameras around everybody. They watch you use the bathroom. They watch you eat. They watch you interact with your children. They watch you deal with your families. They tracking vehicles and shit like that. Don't y'all think it's time for these hoes to be exposed and they need to stop doing the shit that they doing? And it's a whole group of them. It's ignorance when people say, well, I didn't know what I was getting into. You should have asked. People who have been victimized and taken through shit, we don't give a fuck about what you didn't know. Who's gonna take a job without knowing? I said that earlier. How the fuck you gonna go and work somewhere and you don't decide if you want fries or goddamn burgers? I mean, or if you want both of them. Just saying. That don't give you no pass because you were illiterate to the law and because your dumb ass didn't ask the person who gave you the proposition, why would you want me to poison somebody? Why would you want me to go and steal this person's shit? Why we gonna say this person did? If you didn't have enough sense to ask that question, then that's you. You go down with the dumb motherfucker who came up with the idea. I don't care if it's friends, because you ain't no friend. Let me take that back. Ex-friends, associates, ex-family members, shit like that. Because only nutcases would have gotten themselves involved in this type of shit. So I don't give no fuck about all of that weak shit. I don't. No, ma'am, Pam. Let me get ready to the rest of these names so I can get up out of here. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, everybody. I really appreciate it. I appreciate those that continue to support my show. And every time I come up here, I'm going to keep saying, if you've gotten an email from me, or if you've gotten a harassing text message or something like that from me, or some threatening conversations, that was not me doing that. These people hack people's devices and they do shit. And they send out emails and they send out text messages and they get up here and they do all type of photoshops on pictures and just all type of shit. And the person will really believe that it's the individual that's sending these messages. I highly suggest that everybody start to check first. This is how they're destroying a lot of people's platforms. They hacking people's devices. They look at them big supporters, and then they go behind the scenes to create a fake email, and they'll say all type of shit to people and do all type of stuff to flag your page. It's a group of them. And until we all come together as a group and stop their ass, they gonna keep doing the same shit. Like, share, subscribe, and hit notification button. Let me set my grade and rating. I'm finna get right back on these last names. All right, let's go, y'all. We got Samuel Gearhart. This man name keeps coming out. Last seen November 12th, 2024 at 12 o'clock. White male, 5'11", age 47, red Ford pickup truck. Michigan tag is an Edward V as in Victor, J as in Jacob, 72801, I-20, exit 165, Norwood, Georgia. Going towards Atlanta, heading to Littleton, Colorado, or Toledo, Ohio. He missing. Joshua Bain, black, 5'9", 165 pounds, male, last seen November 29, 2024. Tuesday, Oz Brown, 641 West Peachtree Street, Atlanta, Georgia, age 25, missing. Cadillac, BMW, Jeep Cherokee, Tesla, Ford, Hummer, green, orange, lavender, triple black paint and or tint, silver, melon, champagne. Excuse me, y'all. Champagne, tuxedo, bow tie, and glasses. Wayne Williams, Uda, Kenny Ruth, turnip seeds, Patrick, Sharkeisha or Arkesha, Kirkwood Apartments by the fire station, McClure, DeKalb Medical, Deborah, Rob Bass, Kim and Ethel, 2020 to 2025, Gucci Man, Bruises, Janice, Janis, Gloria, My Queen's Eye Tarriet, Bam Bam, 675 Metropolitan Parkway, Fat Linda, Tamiria, Demetrius Westbrooks, Sarah, spelled any kind of way, Wanda with the O. Wayne Williams keep coming out here, Car, all of that. Cherry, spelled with the Y, 357 or 753 or 537, however you put it. Muslims, Jermaine, YSL, FBI, Warnock, Pooh Lady, Cheater, Katoria J, the Goddess Tarriet, Forged Land and Property Deeds, Memphis Probate Court, Zone 3, Gerald, Sinetta Studios, Allen Temple, Holly and SVDL, Cowboy or CB or BC, Anthony Johnson ass niggas, fake religions, but they are full of fake hypocrites. Vet, that could be somebody's name, or somebody could be a vet. Or Tev. Tev could be somebody's nickname. Or Tevin. Blunt force trauma, black magic, 0 to 100, school teachers, Sabrina, Elisa, Nathaniel Cater 27 or 72, Room Shaker, that could be somebody's nickname, Violation of Oath, Ash, Netanya, Mir Kasim Reed, Gator, Brian, Kaya, Suave, Tina Golston, Keisha Lance Bottoms, Woods, Motel 6, Dewana, Susan, Tasha, Brazy, Sex, Money, Murder, OGKK, Mob, Anonymous Hebrew, Tony Truitt, Miss Ann of the Ghetto Burgers, Reginald Morris, or Red, Bankhead Highway, Doris, Kurtwood, TT, and that's just two T's, Jennifer, Simpson Road, JP Brown, Wu Hull, IV or VI, Reverend Clay, Nuki, Edward Edwards, or a sex offender, Pudding, Line Street, Tycene, Shay Love, Trevor, Money, and that could be somebody's nickname, Dr. Leslie, Politics or Politicians, Brescia, Lost in the System, Soul to Sex Ring, Skip, Shantae, Monks, Mechanicsville, Georgia, Uncle Sam, Lavez, Juicy with a Y, Kickaboo, Tweeterberg, Simpson Road, Phone Jammers, IKEA, Reynolds, J Prince, CJ, or Boyer, Baby Leah, or Samantha Nicole Anderson. And then it says Mother, Tremaine, Mineral Rights Violations, Big Dre, Backstabber, Fish could be somebody's nickname, Jonesboro South, Fake Detectives, Fake Degrees, Fulton County Probate Court, SWAT, Nelson, Getaway, Susan, Paul, Shawana, no, that's Shanna, my bad, Red Dogs, Reverend Black, Summer, Riley Rucker Funeral Home, and Summer could be somebody's name. Clarissa, D-Lo, that could be somebody's nickname. Jabari, Eastside, Miss Bunny spelled with I-E, Johnny Shy, Diarrhea, Kibi or Keon, Suicide, Misha, Donna Trumbull Funeral Home, Kiesel, Charles Sanders, rooms 100 to 110, this and that, that could be somebody's nickname. Laugh Now, Cry Later, Terry, stolen social media content, Son is spelled with a Y, Ellenwood, Leonard Holloway, Melissa, Florida, Down by Law, that was a game. Let me see what was on the back of that. Disaster, Ricka Ricky, Home Mortgage Fraud, Free Spirit or Erica, QI or IQ, that could be somebody's name of YouTube page, Warlock, North Fort, Donald, a witch, Lacretha, carjacking, Kenosha, Stab, Nawana, Jonathan Reese, Holia Muhammad or Aaliyah Muhammad or Robinson, overseas, Anaya, Danny Eugene McClure, Mound Bayou, Cassandra Elaine McClure Morris or Sand, Reverend Ike Osby, Squirt, Fake Death Certificate, Spook, Strong, Kiki, Alive, Rogers, Toenails, Fulton County Commissioners, Blood Stains, Milton, Prison, Hidden Adoptions, hold on, wait a minute, no, Hidden Rapists, Grown Children, Mahogany, Keisha Carter, National Guard, Masons, Fate Terrier Readers, Dion spelled Dieon, Queen, SVDL, that's Solar Vision Debate League, Cherokee, Momo, Dee and that's spelled Deedee, Game Room, Miracle, 320, I'm sorry, rooms 330 to 340, Crowns Her Intuition Terrier, Fit to Destroy, Planet Skanks and Hoes, Mitchell, Pastors and Deacons, Pam, Fentanyl, Akia, Nana, or Nene, Investing Out of the Blue, or Cameron, Maggot, Free Bands, Lakeview, Alice Mosley Morris, Tribes, Football Coaches, Brick House, that could be somebody's nickname, Lima or Mule University, Storage Units, Free Bands Casino, Rico, Garfield, Shatrisa, Alberta McClure, Darrell, Peachtree Street, Pamela, 45 or 54, Calhoun, Gynocracy Takeover or Gynocracy Fakeover, David, Fat Shit, Fat Shit could be a nickname, Tommy Sotomayor, Nathan, Caldwell, 9mm, or MM could be somebody's initials, Renita, Anita, Roosevelt Sleepy Morris, Griffin, Nathaniel, Chris Harris, Angel Lanier, or somebody that could just be Angel or Lanier, Ricky Lee, Divine Messenger 33 LLC, Jordan, Abusive Parent, Nene, Dirt Bites, Mammies, Divestors, The Bitch One or B1 Network, Wealthy Man, Wanda with an A, we already seen it with an O, Down Low, Rachel, Turk, Rooms 300 to 310, Alvin, Dirty, Atlanta Police, former Red Dog Cop, Jackson, Alvin Jackson, former Red Dog, Timothy, Snoop, KKK, Benjamin Simmons Jr., Younger Nkrumah, Ibn, the fake ass Muslim, Michaela, Experiment, Wanda with a O, Lil Gator, Sydney, Lee Akins Download Jr., Kim Lyons, Club, Sheila, Chipley, Dixon, Neglect, Erica, Lorenzo, Marietta, Tamika Joanne, Dookie Mookie Riley, Cobb, Dillard, and whoever the fuck else. I heard she was out too. I heard you was at the feds, fresh out the feds, still doing stupid shit. Anna Lewis, Samantha, Sam, Sammy, Lexus, Alvin, Broderick Kirkland, Jody, Honey, Danger, Robin, Slut, Eleanor, Demon Couples, I know, Quint, Emily M. or Emily Mustafa, DeKalb County Probate Court, Hop T or Raphael Sellers, Peg is spelled with a Y, Attorney Christopher Miller, Immigration violations, Renee. Four-wheelers, Koala, Aho, Sharkeez, Cameroons, Teresa, Techwood, Gary Jones, Embezzlement, Cosmic Royal Family Terrier, Johan, Akeem, Stokes, Naomi, Larissa, South Central, Watts, Bobby Hudson, Sam Cook, Geronimo Pratt, Dead Prez, Prodigy, Gambling, Concerts, Driver, Security, Shayla, Tanya, Stallings, Steed, Steed, Violations of Acid Robbery Act, Alfred Jumbo Morris Jr., Solar Mind, rooms 240 to 250, Helen, rooms 220 to 230, Chanel, John, bank accounts, Ben X, Willie White, Quandra, Corinthia, Weaver, Evans, Kenyatta Mapper Cupcake, Brandy spelled with a Y or I-E, Fat Mama Venice Hurd, Laura Rachel, Hora or Antoine, Beulah Baptist Church, Carlos, Nuki, Stephen, Pathological, Bean, and Bean could be somebody's nickname. Northside, Sarkarmic Reeds, Tinker, Sarkarmic Reeds Terry, Tinker, 1995 to 2000, Marlin, Memorial Drive, Decatur, Tonio, Mitchell, Scoot, and some told me to put Scott out there too. Uncle Tom, Terrell, Cat with a K. Judges, 1965 to 1970, Jelly, Black Sector, Bestiality, Correctional Officers, Rupert Road, Spiritually Yours, Tarriet, or Amira Sankofa, Shan, Brownsmere Road, Portia Williams, Theatrice, Lewis, Sonia, Melissa, Mildred, Cheryl Johnson, Tisha, Bricola, Mayshawn, Fake Birth Certificates, Caitlin May, Mark, or Katie, Calvin Swift, Cripps, DeAndre, Calvin with the K, Corn Middle School, Sergio, Sex Ring, Antonio, Nico, America's Best Value In, CPNs, Nurses, Sister Noble, Panthersville Road, Mia Robinson, Liquor, Cosetta Simmons Freeman or Freeman Simmons, whichever one she is today. 3rd Avenue, Coleman spelled any kind of way, Brown, Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, February, Hader Patel, Cosette, Rituals, Kirkwood Elementary School, and this is the last two, Pookie and Man. Pookie and Man. So I want to tell everybody thank you. I ain't come up here to stay long. I just want to run the names down and let's see. Let's see where you put yourself at. Let's see where you put yourself at. It's strictly names, information, victims, friends, enemies, foes, whatever you want to put yourself. Because it's so many people up here, I don't know what she's talking about. We don't have anything to do with that. We don't know her. She's lying. Well, let's see. But like I said, I just want to let somebody know they told on themselves last night. That's all I got to say. That was stupid. You shouldn't have even made the phone call. I ain't going to put you out there under the bus because I want to see what you going to do about it. I want to see what you going to do about it. Like I told you, say it with your chest. Don't be no bitch about it. Oh, I had one more, y'all. Hold on. Let me read this. I forgot this is right here. We got Tubby, Augustine, Farley, Samson, Frederico, Ramada, Francois, Aaron, Tedrick, Ramirez, Toshiba, Nancy, Dirty Red, Hot Rod, and T-Dog. That was laying over to the side. That could be some nicknames or something. Because let's remember, it's bikers, it's truck drivers, it's all type of individuals in here, and they have their own little groups, where they come up with their little side names and stuff like that. And let me say this, anybody who I hear, and they just really just screaming about God so much, every single thing, God and Jesus and stuff like that, and the higher power and, the Holy Spirit and the divine this and divine that, watch that shit, bro. Watch that shit, because somebody who really understand all that type of stuff, you don't have to scream about it every day. You don't have to keep reiterating that God, your dad, and Jesus show everything. And that's another reason why a lot of people pull away from religions, because the mentality of the people that's inside of those organizations, they feel like God only belonged to them anyway. Jesus only belonged to them anyway. So why the fuck would anybody try to come over there and be a part of y'all cults? See, it's a difference in people that worship or follow whatever they dealing with versus people who are just culturally imbalanced in the mind, and to the point where it just becomes a little handful of y'all that start spewing bullshit that don't help nobody across the globe. All these people up here always talking about they covered and they favorite and all of that. It's like they trying to make themselves believe that shit. Cause if you really is, why you gotta go live every 15 minutes talking about the shit? Y'all hoes over there do more premieres than goddamn people who really getting paid for the shit. I ain't never seen that many motherfucking premieres on the Cosby Show. Or goddamn wild it out and shit. You hoes premiere more than anybody. And turn the camera on and be talking stupid shit. And let me say this too. It is a lot of celebrities that is under attack. If it's people that's behind the scenes that watch my show and you are affiliated with the celebrity world, I highly advise that a lot of y'all go watch some of these tarot readers, because they have y'all names and mixed up in some of the most derogatory shit that I could ever see. And it really is some things that people need to look at. Especially when you're talking about certain celebrities is working witchcraft and they trying to come after you and do something to you and shit like that. And these hoes don't even know these people. This shit has become a fluke. And the reason why you can't get people to really care about reading or religions or anything like that, because everybody is starting to use it to make a mockery out of what really should be done with those type of things. Y'all just use it whatever you can to get a few dollars. So if you have any celebrities and stuff like that, please tell them to start watching those people over there. They like clout anyway. Go give them a click and a view. And watch how many of y'all names over there involved in all type of chaotic shit that your name should be involved in. Because the more people that go after these individuals and get them up off of YouTube and all of the surrounding platforms spewing these lies and narratives, then the more peaceful that it will be. Because let's remember, platforms are supposed to be used for beneficial things, to build, reconstruct, reach out to other communities and things like that. Not for hoes to come up here and be stealing folks shit, telling lies, spewing narratives, and defaming people's characters. And that's all I wanted to say, y'all. I appreciate everybody who came over here and watched me. I'll be back soon, y'all. I ain't been doing none of my shows because these hoes really been stealing content. They've been behind the scenes, lying, talking about somebody copying them, and then it's like they be hacking your computer too. When you live and you got your computers and stuff on, it's individuals that'll come stand around and try to do little shit because they have these devices that be scanning all of your information in your computer. So until I get myself, you know what I'm saying, in a better environment, because again, I'm gonna keep reiterating, it's certain individuals that stay around me, right? And I ain't gonna keep getting them home no clout, so I ain't gonna call their name. Cause let her tell that she be saying something to me, they be saying something to me. So I'ma see if they gonna say something. I ain't calling no name. But I'ma tell you this, these hoes be trying to hack folks shit. they get close enough to you, so while you on your devices, or if you using Wi-Fi, or if you using any type of things like that, like they can, the way they hear you, like they got these Bluetooth speakers and stuff too that they use, and they tap it to your phone. When you on your Bluetooth, you got your earpieces on. They'll connect those speakers and sit and listen to you. You can hear it echoing, or you can hear those speakers clicking on in your background sometime if you pay attention. These fools got all kind of ways to get themselves caught up because the digital world is the quickest way to get yourself put in some bullshit versus dealing with paper. Now, I love all of y'all. Y'all know it's Life over here. I'll be back as soon as I can do my work in peace without bitches behind the scenes trying to take my work and use it for themselves. I'm a day one to everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And if you would like to support the channel, the Cash App information is in the chat always. And it's at the bottom of the screen. And I'm going to see who holler back about this information. Peace and power to everybody.